Hello, Commanders, and welcome to another episode of Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod, playing as Lord Belaevion Belaerys, the Battlemaster of White Drill, or the Drillwater Isles. So, last episode, we got Sweetwater back-ish, because before that, we actually conquered it, forgot to save, took it back. That's no big deal. But let us continue on with this campaign. There's no major updates other than the fact that I absolutely love all the comments, all the love and support you have given this series thus far, as well as the first ever series. And if you haven't seen the first series, of course, check out Season 1. It's an amazing series that we play over here in the Stepstones. And other than that, let's continue on with the campaign. I'm super excited to get into this. Yeah, so a lot of comments were saying, oh, a dragon enters the world. Princess Maegale, the she-dragon, Targaryen of the Iron Throne. Chaotic excitement, fear overwhelmed the ports and markets across the seas. The word on every merchant and traveler's lips is the dragon egg has hatched. Maegale has hatched the yellow dragon, Valyrian. So very cool. We have another new dragon, but it is not ours, unfortunately. So we have to be wary of that new dragon. Keep an eye on it. Let's continue on. We have to get some gold. We got to get some gold because I do want to travel to Valyria. In the process, I do want to try to get my lands up. Mercenary higher cost -30. Then absolute control. Then we'll get overseer. So let's go for that. We probably won't hire any mercenaries at all because we got a dragon. So that's good for us. But I don't think I'm going to be doing any major conquering too quickly now because we really have to get all of these provinces converted to our faith. So it's going to take some time, and that's the only guy who can really fabricate claims. So they did do an update recently, a patch to make it proper. Now all the other mods haven't been updated yet, but so far what I can tell is that it's not affecting the game too much. But yes, so I did revert back to the new save, which has the patch, and nothing else has been added other than that. Actually, one of the things that I saw that they added that I'm not sure if they made it official yet is the North Court. Yes, they did add this. So look at the Starks. They have an official court now. Very similar to what it looked like in the show. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an issue. We found ourselves an issue in the court system. He looks all messed up and weird. Well, hey, as long as they look messed up here, then it's not that big of a deal. But what about anybody else? Does anybody else look physically messed up? Conciliator's looking good. Timon's looking good. Grover Tully's looking good. Edric Stark. Pentashis are looking fine. Yeah, they're all normal. Probably in the courts they look a little different. What about this guy? And what about in his court? Does he look messed up? No, he looks fine. So maybe it's just that one because it's new. But yeah, you know, I'll work with that. We'll continue on this campaign. I'm not too worried about it. Questions of gender settled. Though up until now the rest of the world have been assuming that Morazon was a male dragon, I am now being told by Donald that based by his observation, in fact, Morazon is female. The world eagerly awaits new eggs, news of any eggs that she may lay. So Morazon, who is growing to be a much better looking dragon. I see a girl then, so she may lay some eggs. Super excited about that. So we do have quite a full list of dragon names, but if you have any other suggestions, put them down in the comments. Why not? Why not? Maybe yours might pop up. So super excited. Lord Rufus Dalt is currently not our liege. Who is our liege specifically? Yes, we're directly associated with the Principality of Dorne, so we are just not a duchy, but still. Now I wonder if we did the lordship and we did the Dalt, can we form this? No. We can't take it neither. Principality of Dorne is an empire title, while Dorne is a kingdom title. So I'm assuming he has both the Principality and the Kingship of Dorne. I'd assume. Principality of Dorne, Feudal Realm. Yeah. Empire title. So this is an empire, interestingly enough. Empire of Dorne. So we do got to increase control here. We do have to change the culture eventually. It's like one of those things that we can do. Now, I know somebody suggested that we really should go to war with the Stepstones, but I really don't think I want to delve into the politics of the Stepstones. Because then we'll have to fight people more often. People could raid us. I don't really want to conquer those lands. We could go after Jaehaerys, but I definitely don't think we will. Because we will lose if Vhagar comes up against Ancalagon, and Calagon has practically no chance. And Maruzond doesn't really have a chance neither. So who has Maruzond? Which one of you? Alysanne? No. Kira? Negative. Visenya? Visenya, our oldest, has the dragon. Oh, Maruzond is solitary so far and calculating. I'm actually going to pin Maruzond. And I'll pin our dragon up here. Look at how great she looks. Look at that. Beautiful green scales, purple hue. Beautiful dragon. 165. Combat effectiveness 203. A tyrannical leviathan. She's going to be as big as Vhagar. Super excited about that. So I guess we're going to be kind of managing the realm a little bit. Maybe we can do some decisions. Train for a tournament? Negative. Go on an adventure, potentially. Grand tour, grand tournament, grand wedding, university visit. We could go to university. Increase our martial skill a bit more. Could go to a feast. Could do a feast. We just kind of did a feast, so we probably won't do that. Hunt. We could hunt for some extra prestige, because we're illustrious right now, but we could get some more. Or we just hold out. Visenya comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult and natural administrator from birth. It should be no surprise that Visenya has come far in her studies of the management of the realm. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, she seems capable of predicting it, as if by instinct. She always finds new ways of profiting off it too. Lady Mela's contributions towards Visenya's education cannot go unmentioned. Her lessons have given Visenya valuable knowledge for her future life. They grow up so fast. Visenya, she is a prosperous senescal. What a wife for our firstborn and heir, Eramoris. Eramoris has amazing traits. Can't wait till he comes of age. Hopefully he has a good, solid martial trait, and he will carry on the Belaerys name as a proper son. And we have Asher, we have Victores, we have Andraka, and finally, we have Visera. Visenya and Visera. Practically exactly half her age. We could go to Prince Mor's tournament. I think we will. Can we? Are we allowed to? You have no... Oh, we're not even invited? How dare he? Yeah, we can't even view it. No pending activities. He didn't invite us, that bastard. Man, if I could go to war with you right now. No, 30,000 is crazy. So let's take a chill pill before we get all up in arms. We need to buy more men-at-arms as well. We'll have to do that in time once we get some more gold. We're not making a lot at the moment. We are not making a hell of a lot. So we're making 1.68 here. We're making practically nothing here. Oh, Sour Market. 46.23. I know there's a way to view domain holdings. Ooh, Eramoris comes of age. With the coming of age, my tuition of Eramoris is at an end. An active and enthusiastic childhood is no surprise that Eramoris has done well in his studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day, I am sure. So he gains the trait skilled tactician, skilled fighter, and military engineer. They grow up so fast. That's incredible. So let's take a look at Eramoris. So finally, he is patient, authoritative, honest, gluttonous, a skilled tactician. He has 18 martial, which is pretty good. A military engineer, quick, handsome, and a skilled fighter. He is exciting to have. I'm actually going to put him in charge of, or maybe actually make him the hand. Eramoris, your job, sorry, we're going to have to get rid of him. Your job is to help me out with my realm. I think he's going to help us with martial. Garrison size? No, let's have him help with martial and monthly lifestyle experience. Or garrison. No, we'll do monthly lifestyle experience. Awesome. Our Castellan, Eramoris Belaerys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And actually, steward might be better to have our daughter there if we can. Not sure if we can, actually. Who has the best? Yeah, looks like we can't. Lord Magon of Old Sourkeep. So we'll continue on. Betrothed can marry our firstborn son and our firstborn daughter will now... Should we do a grand wedding? No, we cannot afford it. Let's send that proposal. Let's marry them off. Hopefully their kids will hopefully have kids soon. And then we can name those children as well, which will be the potential future heir of the Belaerys dynasty. So we have to make sure that we can do that. Pretty excited. Is there any other group we should probably attack? Lemonwood I kind of want to get first. Get that duchy. And then we can start going after duchy titles in Saltshore or God's Grace. Or we could go for Dorne itself, take Planky Town. Then maybe Sunspear itself. Kick the Dornish out. Go to war with our king. Maybe an independence war first. Who knows, you know? We have a few different options. But we do need gold before we do anything else. And our daughter is the only other dragon rider. But Maruzond is very small at the moment. I think once she gets to 30 dragon size, that is when Visenya will be able to ride her. So we'll have our second dragon rider in our house. Owned dragon and one tamed dragon. We need more eggs. All of them petrified, unfortunately. So here's an idea. What if we send both of them? Educate, force contraceptives, recruit a spy, denounce, negative, enforce divorce, negative, send to Citadel. So it doesn't look like we could send them to be educated at the choose favorite child. Ooh. So if that's always an option as well, it would be an interesting campaign if, let's say, like one of our other children is like an amazing character. We could pick them as our player character instead of Eramoris. Now, we would then be kind of, you know, under them, so we won't be able to control the Belaerys house and how big they expand, but it might be an interesting way to view the Belaerys campaign from an outsider's perspective. So we might do that. If so, well, let's see how they grow up, because I'm assuming that Belaevion will not die anytime soon. Knock on wood. But if any of these kids, once they grow up and are actually better characters than Eramoris, then maybe we should play as them. Or maybe we get a foothold with Eramoris and then switch to a different character, perhaps a son of his, a second son or a third son, and see what we can do. Maybe become an adventurer, establish our own land somewhere else, maybe take a piece of the Stepstones and branch off. There's multiple options we can go down, and that's what I love about that new update, the Roads to Power update. It's that you could pick any of the characters. And even if I die and all my sons and I have like no legitimate heir, we could pick a later dynasty member to continue as. So I absolutely love that idea. Let me know what you think down in the comments if that would be something we can do in the future. But of course we have to wait until they grow up a wee bit more. A wee bit. We're friends with Lord Auric. So what kids do you have? You have Tion Dane, Gerald, Ursula. Is this a daughter? Yes, that's a daughter. Adrienne and Willa. Tion, do you have any kids? No. You're married to Marion Santagar. Gerald is betrothed to Enjuraka, of course. Yes, I know that. I remember that. So that's awesome. Maybe Enjuraka will do some crazy things, kill off the leader to make her husband the King of Dane, or the duchy. Lord Paramount? Forgot the title for a duchy. It is a Lord Ulrich. High Lordship. Yes. Lord Paramount is like Lord Paramount of the Westerlands, so the entire kingdom of the Westerlands. That makes sense. Awesome. Let's continue on with our campaign. Let's get some time moving. My dogs are barking. What are they barking for? Who knows? They just like barking nowadays. Lord Rufus is starting to like me more, but I don't like him. He's going down the family focus path. We could give him a dragon egg. I don't think we will. And this is where the Santagars are. They are on the fingers, if you will. Not the fingers, but the broken arm. The fingers are over up here, and those are the fingers. That's the broken arm. Yeah, yeah. We got another martial perk, so we can get absolute control. And I think what we can do with that is do Sweetwater here. Oh, monthly change is 1.7, but we can establish control, can't we? Can we not? Acid Wash, Citron. Master Alix of Citron. Aaron of Zesterstrand. He is homely, infirm, and melancholic. He is depressed old man. Castle holding. So we're very close to getting full control there. So how much are we making from them? 0.4. 0.4 is because reduced because low county control. It's barely low. 1% is not low. Absolute control over here. We'll probably get absolute control here once this finishes. Like, this is not going down. Look at that. Stewardship, development, absolute control, plus 10% to our income. It's incredible. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Absolute control. I hate sand. I was outside my keep for a few moments and a strong gust of wind blew some sand right into my mouth. Ugh, how embarrassing. So we lose some prestige and gain some stress? I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. What a great line. Awesome. Unpopular opinion. They don't like us. Do they like us? No, they don't like us. Pilfered provisions. Pilfered provisions. Probably because we burnt the keep to the ground, almost. Stationed regiment. Oh, I wonder if we could station more regiments. No, we don't have any more. Makes sense. Let's continue on. We're making 0.7 gold now. So we're upping our gold income. Still not enough, but we still need to do that. How far are you to convert this province? Oh, task finished. There we go. So then, before we convert anything else, let's claim something. Let's claim something. Lemonwood. And then after, I think I'll go for Orangewood, because this is as high development of 7. Lemonwood is 8. And then Brackish is 4. Now their capital is 6. Saltstone 3. Whitestones 4. And then over here in God's Grace, it's 7, 7, and 7. So we kind of want to start going towards 9 over here. Plankytown is 12. And of course, this is 14. Plankytown is pretty damn good. Look at Plankytown. So we might want to take Plankytown in the future. I caught these two hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my daughter Andraka and Visera in tow. They stole a whole keg of wine and drank most of it. Now look at them, drunk as lords, both of them. They can barely stand, he says angrily. It seems as if my ward has fallen to peer pressure, but at least she and Visera seems to be as thick as thieves. Ha! You've had a really good time, haven't you? So we can gain a closer friendship with Andraka, and she keeps the trait gregarious, which is awesome. So Visera, her sister, and Andraka get absolutely wasted. So I think we'll keep her gregarious. That's a nice trait. It's not terrible. She has better diplomacy. She's going for a diplomacy trait, or diplomacy education, so that actually works in her favor. That works. That works out. I like that. Rare solitude, slippery when wet. Bathing alone is a rare treat for me. As a lord, it is hard to find a moment undogged by my servants or a courtier looking to have a quiet word without interruption. Even something as intimate as cleaning myself is subject to that. Gently leveraging my languid form from the bath, I grip the edge and step towards an awaiting stack of folded towels. Except, not quite. My foot, still wet, slips, and it's only my reflexes that stop me toppling to the floor. I should be more careful, I suppose. It's not like you bathe without attendance often. Ooh, imagine if I slipped and I was infirm. I would have died. Slipped in the bathtub. That wouldn't have been good. It's funny, I swear I knocked on wood. I said that he was going to die, but I swear I knocked on that wood. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Drillwater Islands, my daughter Andraka runs up to me. Father, they just started swinging at one another when she is interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of young lads from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. Break it up, both of you. Gain the firm hand perk. Yeah, sure, why not? Andraka helped them mediate. She is going down in diplomacy focus. Andraka, get in there. Get in there, Andraka. It's your turn. She's going to learn a lot. She is going to be a great character for the Danes. Good for them. Wife encourages chivalry, so we gain 350 prestige. Awesome. And soon we'll be able to go to war for the last province of Lemonwood. And then we can form that duchy, or usurp the duchy. And then we will be a duchy of our own on the very southernmost tip of Dorne. Then we should probably start expanding to take more of this land over here. Become a powerful vassal of Dorne. And maybe gain our independence. And we'll not go to either side. Lord Elric's hunt. You know what? Let's join this hunt. To the handsome Belaevion, you are cordially invited to my hunt in the scrublands of the Faint. Together, we shall make a mighty sport of it. Sure. Let's go. I'll fly there. And you know what? Because I'm traveling, and I'll fly. Let's on the way there, stop by there, and let's just fly over Sunspear. Really get a tour of the area, you know? 2 gold to fly there. Yes, I can't wait. We're on our way. Stabella is no longer a pity. And now we're traveling. We're flying over Sunspear. Said to be the closest thing to the city of Dornish, having Planky Town is a bustling trading town at the mouth of the Greenblood. Constructed out of roped together barges, it floats on the river. We gain 7 stewardship lifestyle and 3 experience in traveler. Awesome. The Palace of Sunspear has been the seat of House Nymerios Martell since Princess Nymeria of the Rhoynar married Lord Morris Martell and united Dorne under their rule. Awesome. We visited Sunspear. We visited the Principality of Dorne. After the Rhoynar was conquered by the Valyrian freehold, Princess Nymeria led the Rhoynish people to Dorne. Legend has it, they set out with a fleet of 10,000 ships facing many hardships on their voyage. Only a small number of ships reached Westeros. Yeah, that happens. That happens when you navally invade somewhere. Trust me, I play Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, did we make it to the hunt? Yes, we did. As we wait the arrival of the rest of the guests, Lord Elric has started his preparations. His gamekeepers check the scrublands each day for signs of quarry. Soon. Awesome. So we're doing a little hunt with a few people. What's our goal here? Should we befriend somebody? Is there anybody worth befriending? I kind of want to do is the Euron Woods here. Red Dunes, Ghost Hills, Salt Shore, definitely not. We're going to be going to war with him soon. Pronghorn, City of Ghastly. No, doesn't look like the Euron Woods are here. So we won't befriend. What about Slay Beast? Yeah, let's slay the beast ourselves. See if we can. Awesome, so we'll continue on with our campaign. I'm going to drink some water. Lord Galeron assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the drylands near the Faint. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity of recent tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area, and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. Ultimately, Lord Elric decided he wanted to hunt an antelope today. What the hell? Alright, fine, let's get out there. Let's hunt that antelope. A questioning mind. Maester Donnell has come to me about one of my children. He claims Asher shows great promise in his studies and may make a great candidate for the Citadel. There, he says, Asher could find his own path and work towards forging a chain, that he may one day serve the realm as a maester. No. See, we're not in the Iron Throne. I don't want to send him to Old Town and then start working for the Iron Throne. I just don't feel like a son of Belaerys should do that. My child is a Belaerys, not a gray rat. Donnell lose 50 opinion of us. Yeah, sorry. I'm no rat like you. My fellow vassal Elric is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking asters. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Lord, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. This is Lord Elric Toland. Get back on your horse. We're brave. We're authoritative. Authoritative would definitely yell at him. So get back on your horse, Elric, you crazy little man. We're gonna go to war with you one day, brother. We follow our quarry into the dry land slowly but surely, gaining on cunning antelope. It suddenly spooks, bounding away in another direction. And as I move to see what scared it, I can scarcely believe my eyes. Lady Lythene entangled on the ground in a passionate embrace. Oh my goodness. 54-year-old woman. Back away slowly. I saw nothing. I feel the beast is nearby. Get up. I feel the beast is nearby. You scared off the antelope, you crazy buffoons. My acquaintance, Lady Maya, is the first to spot its coiled horns. The cunning buck is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tall grass. Lord Elric takes off after the beast, crying, "Come, it's getting away! Let's go." That's Lady Maya Aldana of Nimir Cairn. Let's go. So we're running off for that buck. Let's see if we can get it. I like us in an absolute beast armor, while they're in just robes. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and snorting in panic. Lord Elric takes aim as the party keep the exhausted animal in place, exhale, and loose. The arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. Good shot. Great shot. So he gets to keep an animal for himself. Wow, 35% chance, and he actually succeeded. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but none were silver lining to be found. We return home from the antelope hunt in glory. 52 stress loss. We gained the trait hunter. 50 legitimacy. Oh, that's Elric that gained all that. So awesome. I wonder if we should probably do that ourselves. Hunt for an animal in our own land. We'll probably do that in the future a wee bit. Look at us traveling, flying. And now we're home. At long last, I am finally home. Thank the gods I can go inside. Incredible. You have dismissed Aramoris from his post as regent. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. I was like, Aramoris? Where did I send him? So we're still fabricating a claim. We're about 64% there. So, ooh, our Prince Nymeros Martell, Prince Mors, is poor health, ailing in sources, so he's irritable. He's an adulterer. Co-monarch is Prince Kyle the Weak, and he is going to be he's the son. He's 56 years old. He's not that old. And his spouse is Princess Sorella of Dorne. She is a lowborn, surprisingly. So Kyle, Morian the Lashing, he died choked on his food. Well, somebody probably killed him. Mara Martell was murdered. And then we also have Prince Kyle the Weak. I bet he's a flamboyant trickster. He probably killed them all, to be honest. And he married Princess Sarah. Wait a second. Wait a second. Back up. Back up. Who married? What? Wait a second. Back up. Back up. Back up. Kyle married Sarah. Oh my goodness. Died of old age, so she remarried the Emperor of Dorne. Oh my goodness gracious. Jasmilla Blackmont, Sylvena Blackmont, Dylan Blackmont, Darren Blackmont, Margan Sand, that whore, Lord Quincy Blackmont, and Valena. See, Valena would make a great spouse for one of my kids. But she married Sir Laurent Manwoody. And Manwoodies are over here. So very interesting. And that is not the heir. He is the second. Oh, so Sarah is now the... Well, no. She is going to be soon the Queen of Dorne. Interesting. She likes us a lot. Also lustful. Well-known dynasty. Brave. Beautiful. She likes us. Ooh. You know, we are lustful. We are lustful now. Let's see if we can. She's close, she's in proximity. This definitely would make sense. You know, we have a dragon, she's a Targaryen. She feels at home with us. There's a 95% chance that happens. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting crazy out here. We're getting crazy. Lady Alora, Lady Paella. That is awesome. Let's hope that happens. Hearts and minds. I have been made aware that Sarah is very close to her sister Miguel. Gaining her favor might help me catch Sarah's attention. Miguel, the she-dragon. She is a septa. Why does she have a dragon? She shouldn't. I will get Miguel whatever she asks for. Surely anyone would feel blessed by a gift of gold. We don't really have that. This does not seem right. I will get Miguel whatever she asks for. So she gets a weak hook on us. You know what? We'll do it. She's a septa. She won't ask for much. If she asks us to convert, forget about it. Hearts and minds. The next time we meet, Sarah offers me a wider smile than usual. My sister Miguel has told me how you helped her, and I wanted to offer my thanks. Anything for a sister of Sarah's. Oh. Scandalous. But we are lustful, so it makes sense. We're brave, so we do it. And we're authoritative because we don't answer to anybody. We're 37. How old is she? She is 34, so that's like perfect. Perfect age match. She might not have our kid, but that is okay with me. We got a 95% chance of doing that. Intrigue at court. Look at how many friends the Morse has. A lot of people are brown-nosing. The implicable Belaevion are proud through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make you the case that you are the rightful lord of the lordship of Lemonwood. All that is missing is one little bribe, 84 gold. So we're gonna go in the negative on this. That's okay. We'll take a small hit. So yes, we are in debt. I am aware. Our vassal opinion, levy size, reinforcement rate, growth development. So that's all okay. So now he's 18. We cannot declare war while on debt, so we do have to wait for that. But that's okay, because it's only 10. 10 gold. We'll make that in 10 months. Yikes, that hurts. What if we could ransom anybody off? You? Should we just execute you? Negotiate release? Demand conversion. Banish. Banish. Gain weak hook. Recruit. Nah. Lines about legacy. The latest work of my fellow vassal Lord Elric has become all the rage at court. When heritage takes shape, what man does not hope to rest when tired? No matter his wealth and treasure acquired, and hope only for memory's grace. Their time of conquest ended apace. Is that a shot, brother? Is that a shot at me? Elric, I could see this is truly heartfelt. I don't know quite how to feel about that. The poem is mocked. He does not like us. He is humiliated over the poem. Or maybe I am. So we gained the High Lordship of Lemonwood. Well, not gained it, but we have the acquired Casus Belli to declare war once we get out of debt. You know, I wish we could sell those damned eggs. I know people said that it's in the court system, but I do not have a court. I don't have one. Authoritarian, open inventory. Yeah. Antiquarian. Maybe if we talk to him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's right here. It's under court artifacts. Oh my gosh. Let's sell the tan dragon egg, if possible. If possible. Cannot reforge. The faith cannot gain piety, so we can't sell it? Is that a mod that I installed to where we can sell artifacts? I believe it is. Damn, if I could sell those eggs, I would. Maester Donald. I don't want to point him because then it would be 22 a month, which we need the gold. So it doesn't look like we could sell neither. We only have 2 court positions. That's a Maester and a Wet Nurse. The Wet Nurse is expensive, but we kind of need it for all of our kids. So let's just keep it going. Man, I wish we could sell those eggs. That would be so perfect. We would gain the gold to get out, but it doesn't look like we can. I wonder, can we sell this? Destroy artifact? Gain 69 gold for a commander's mace. What does it give me? 1 diplomacy, 1 martial, and 2 prowess. Oh no! We gain the trait ill lord and peasant, high and low. It does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. It was reminding me this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. I heard that wheezing from across the court, my lord. Donald, my physician, pokes his head into my chamber. Should you require it? I know a few number of suitable remedies. Do no more than what is necessary. A little brighter. Donald brought me a concoction made from buckthorn and senna. At first I thought the potion ineffectual, but later that day I felt a churning in my bowels which sent me running for the privy. As I howled in anguish, Donald assured me that the foulness was expelled from my feces, or with my feces. In the end, the cleansing turned out to be just what I needed, for now the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work, Donnell. So I think I'm going to destroy the commander's mace. We really don't need it. 69 gold is quite a bit. Whoop. Oh, there it is. 69 gold. Awesome. We are out of debt. We gained a martial perk as well. We could host a grand tournament, but I don't think we will. Let's get Overseer, because then it gives us that 2 martial back. So we're going to gain Overseer. Then we'll probably go down this trait. We're still ill now, but that's okay. We can be ill and still command our troops to declare war on the Lemonwoods. Ladies and gentlemen, one more war to seal the deal with our duchy title, hopefully. And we still have gold left over. All right, let's go wipe them out. I've beaten your army once before. I'll do it again. All right, 19 versus 1955. That's a good year. 32, 32, and 200. And 300. Whoa. 300 from advantage. Who's our captains? Well, our Dragon Rider is not a captain. Very nice. Yeah, why don't you come in as well? See what happens there. Ooh, another 2,000 from the Salt Shore. Looks like they joined. So be it. So the first battle, we lost 128 soldiers. They lost 1,959. Desert Minor Road. So some development loss. So we lost, the levies killed a lot. The Dragon Scouts killed a lot, 192, and 6 losses. Captains killed 109. Felice killed 23. Damon, our boy, killed 23. Lady Allura, our wife, we should probably take her helmet off. One of our wives, one of our many wives. No headgear, save. Awesome, Lady Allura. Baris Eramoris, you should take your helmet off, sir. Nobody needs to have helmets where I come from. Eramoris getting a few kills, 17 kills. What a beast. Some events. Felice slew Lisette while she was retreating from battle. Good for you. And we captured a bunch of people. Are these good characters at all? Stupid. Trained fighter. Strategist. I don't... That's kind of goes against each other, doesn't it? Stupid and a strategist? Well, yeah, look at her trait. She's awful. So we're not going to do anything with her. Sabella. Awful. 0-0? Dude. Get out of here. So the second battle, that was the first one. The second battle, we lost 0. They killed all 10. Nobody got any kills. Whatever. So be it. Now, I guess we should probably take out the Salt Shore people. 2,000 troops. I'm not even worried about it. We're going to lose a few troops in the beginning. Look at our combat effectiveness. And now we have 155. Yeah, we're going to wipe them. Our captain, Damon Viperion, was wounded. Our captain, Damon Viperion, wounded Lady Tyleaf. We're going to wipe them. Wipe them. Oh, we didn't wipe them, unfortunately, but we did get a victory. 291 losses, 736 of them killed. The Dragon Scouts killed it with 326. Levies did okay. Our now captain's got 159 kills. Felice, 37. Damon, 37. Allura, 30. Beers, 28. And Marin with 16 kills. While this guy is a peasant leader, it looks like, with a helmet on, a dragon helmet on. Be exact. You should not have a helmet on, sir. I'm going to take that off of you as well. Get out of here. Awesome. So now, I guess we could do nothing else but to take down this army and wipe them out. Yeah, if you want to run away, that's fine with me. Let's use our dragon. I stand before the walls of Lemonwood, my dragon and Caligon at my side. Our men surrounded the holding, the defenders trapped within, cowering behind their walls. Though we would doubtless force them to surrender, with enough time, no walls can protect from the dragon fire. It is not without risk, but I could ride in Caligon to unleash his flames upon the castle and bring the siege to a much quicker end. Now, I know they might have some, what do you, I'm drawing an absolute blank. The crossbows, big dragon bolts. Dragon bolts? Either or. We're gonna, those walls will not protect them from dragon fire. Let's bring that down to, ooh. So it's knocked down to 3 months. The street of Lemonwood is a river of fire, and the defenders scatter before our land formed. Another building goes up in flame as the defenders flee. I direct Ancalagon to chase the archers before they can regroup. Her great form lumbers through the streets with a surprising speed after the fleeing bowmen. But as we pass the street, she roars in pain. I look down to see a spear embedded in her side. The lone defender, who must have been cowering in that street, having drawn his courage to strike at us. Without instruction, Ancalagon wheels around and incinerates the man, but I can feel her pain. I bid her to rise. Back, Ancalagon, we must tend to your wounds. So Ancalagon gains lightly wounded. Ancalagon. You will not die, Ancalagon. Lightly wounded. Severe penalty, but that's okay. We must tend to your wounds. 100-year-old dragon. Man, Ancalagon's been alive for a while. They're going to try to go after Sweetwater. Or they're going to go straight for us, huh? Well, your funeral. Hey! My daughter Visenya has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Belaerys dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Gale? Gale? Is that the Walmart Gale? Let's go ahead to that name wheel and see who Gale shall become. Here is the name list for all of our daughters. We're going to go ahead and give it a couple good shuffs. Let's spin that wheel to see who Gale will become. Ooh, Jahara. Another Jahara. Aw, I like that. I don't know why we're naming it after the current king of the Iron Throne, but hey, you know, so be it. We're going to keep that on the list. Gale, you are now Jahara. May you grow strong and wise. Hopefully she'll be Jahara the second. Let me pause. Don't we have another Jahara? Victorace, Asher, and Jiraka. No, there's no Jahara. But now our son has given birth to... she doesn't have any traits. That's all right. She won't be a king. Let's take a look at this battle, see what's going on here. Their commander is Lord Tremond of Salt Shore. Whoa, what's going on here? Are we not fighting? Okay, there it is. Captain Allura was wounded. Mayron was maimed. That's okay. They're going to try to join, and it's going to be way too late, brother. Oh, we still didn't wipe them. 206 losses, 805 of them killed. The Battle of Lemonwood. And at 102 AC, the details. Ooh, Dragon Scouts are absolutely killer. 507 kills. 204 from the levies. Captain's 133. Let's see what our captains did. Damon, 33. Phalis, 33. Lady Allura, wounded, 28. Barris, 24. Marin, 13. And was wounded. Let's see the events. Daemon Valyrian slew Lady Tanith of the Whitestones while she was retreating from battle. Phalis slew Alba while she was retreating from battle. Lady Allura was wounded by Master Garrus. Lady Allura slew Ginny while she was retreating from battle. That is awesome. Everyone's slaying while they're retreating. But unfortunately, Lady Allura is wounded. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we have a great maester. We'll continue on the siege for 52 more days. Successor Order of the Coiling Basilisk. Phalis becomes our acclaimed knight. That is incredible. Loses a little bit of glory, but she is now the knight of the Order of the Coiling Basilisk, which is incredible. So that gives us heavy cavalry damage, as well as dread gain. Can we get another successor? Unfortunately not. That's no big deal. And then, of course, our King Commander of the Dragon Guard is our acclaimed knight, Daemon Valyrian, who gives us martial lifestyle experience plus 15 and a Histidler trait of plus 10. So that is awesome. Contender and a tactician. Any successors? Negative. Awesome. So we'll continue on with the siege. 45 more days left. Plenty of time. 33. Will they, are they going for us again? It looks like they are. And, oh my god. Oh, I almost freaked out. And Ancalagon recovered, but this black screen, this like shadow, I genuinely thought Ancalagon died. I almost freaked. That would have been like the end. That would have been the end. Oh, it looks like they're all gonna do one final battle to break us off this siege. Our Captain Damon Valyrian wounded Jane. Good. Captain Bryce maimed Glinus. We wiped him. Yeah. A shattering roar. When the fight not yet finished, and Caligon and I fly low over the battlefield, striking toward their lines, my dark green mount lights forth a great roar that sends the enemy Gilletta reeling, her companions scattering just as our forces charge. This unexpected rout sends the enemy troops into disarray and fear, groups breaking off in retreat, others looking to their commanders for orders that will never come, while yet more are frozen in complete shock. Before me, all I see are backs of the enemy host. I can feel the heat and power from Caligon below me, and I know just what to do. Dracarys. So all of these people gain some serious stress. They're not dying, but he greatly helps. We wiped them, ladies and gentlemen. 76 losses, 1,487 kills. Dragon Scouts 152, 130 for the levies. Let's see what our captains did. Damon 21. Felice, what a badass. What an absolute badass. She's lowborn. She's way too old to have children, but that's okay. But what a badass. I believe we got her from one of the other wars, and she proved to be an absolute asset. Lady Alora, 17. Bryce, 16. And Marin, 4. So the events, Captain Damon Valyrian wounded Jane, and Bryce slew Glinus. And finally, we have only 1 day left. What? That's not... the war's not over? Our counselor died. Died from internal injuries. Marin, oh, he got wounded. So we need a new chancellor. I think Maester Giles would be a good option. We saved him, we freed him from our prison. He's a Stormlander. We could get Danelle, but I think he would be best. We're not going to reassign Aramoris. So let's put him there, and let's keep it on Foreign Affairs. Collect taxes. We could increase our development. That would be important in the future. We could promote our culture, but I think over here is High Valyrian, so that's nice. We could go for the Salt Dornish opinions. I don't think we need to. Actually, while we're at it, while we're doing this war, let us try to convert Sour Market to the ways of the gods of Valyria. And we have to continue this war, unfortunately. So let's go to the province of... Oh, what the... Where we wiped them. 0, 10. Details, 0, 0. So let's go over here to the province of Tanghelm. 2 months, that'll be easy. 125, we could even assault this fort once we breach it. Honestly, I think I will. We don't need to use the dragon, it'll just shorten the siege time. 45 days, and let's assault that fort. 18 days. I mean, we didn't need to, but whatever. Gain some experience. Damn, we are taking some losses. Holy shit. All right, maybe maybe I won't assault the fort. Maybe I won't assault the fort next time, but it did end the war early. Drillwater Heights claim on the lordship of Lemonwood against Lord Rufus of Lemonwood. Enforce our demands. We gain 125 legitimacy. You're increasing legitimacy level to lawful. We get the lordship of Lemonwood, the promise of Tanghelm, the city of Sourton, the city of Woodrend, and the city of Millerstown. We gain 30 fame, 30 allies share some prestige, and let's enforce those demands. To the miserable Belaevion, may your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply to your demands. So be it. Let's disband our troops. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the lordship of Lemonwood. We need to create the title of the duchy, apparently. So that is okay. We will do that in time once we get 125 gold, which you're very close to getting. We are above our domain limit, so we will have to get rid of a province. And I believe we'll get rid of Lemonwood in time, or we should probably make this. Look at this, small vineyard, so tax increase. Although I really do like White Drill as our capital. But it really doesn't, it really sucks compared. Maybe we get rid of, which one is the worst of these two? Looks like Sweetwater is the worst. So we might give that up. So maybe next episode we'll have a new house taking over Sweetwater. And we'll keep Lemonwood for ourselves. Minor Dragon sees destruction, that's okay. This is a nice holding. I'll have to decide. Actually, let me know down in the comments what we should do. Should Lemonwood be the seat of the new Lemonwood duchy? Kind of makes sense if we did. Or should we keep our Valyrian ways and stay on the island and make this a proper duchy holding in time? So let me know what you think down in the comments. But with that, I will end the episode here for today. If you like this episode, drop a like, comment down below on what we should do as our new seat of power. Now, remember, we can only do one realm capital change, so we have to make it count. If we take something else later, we cannot make it while Belaevion is alive, knock on wood, because he's currently ill. So let me know down in the comments what we should do. Should we save it for something else and build up White Drill? Or should we move on and hopefully capture something else in the future? Maybe even Dorne. Who knows? But that will end the episode today. We are very close to getting Seducing Sarah, which would be awesome. And thank you so much for watching. I love all the love and support and the comments you have given thus far. And I'm super excited of continuing on. Look at this banner, Will. That's an awesome banner. Very cool. All right, that will end the episode for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.